Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to tackle the tourism industry's new trends. But before that, let's learn first the definition of tourism trend and answer some questions. Tourism trends refer to the evolving patterns and preferences in the travel industry. These trends are important as they reflect changes in traveler behavior, emerging destinations, technological advancement, and society. Understanding these trends is crucial for the tourism businesses to adapt, innovate, and remain competitive. They help in anticipating future market demands, improving tourism experiences, and driving sustainable and responsible tourism development. Why is tourism rising? Tourism is rising due to increasing global influences, improved transportation networks, digital connectivity making travel more accessible, a growing interest in exploring new cultures and destinations in the industry, adaptation to post-pandemic safety and health measures. How does technology affect the tourism industry? Technology affects the tourism industry by improving booking processes, enhancing customer service with AI, providing travelers with more information and convenience through mobile apps, and offering immersive experiences with VR and ER. Will tourism change in the future? Yes, tourism will change in the future, driven by technological advancement, changing travel expectations, and global socio-economic shifts. The industry will continue to evolve to meet new challenges and cater to the next generation of travelers. These are the tourism new trends. Wellness and retreat trends. Few tourism trends are growing as rapidly as wellness and retreat tourism. According to the Wellness Tourism Market Research Report by FactMR, the global wellness tourism market is expected to reach $2.3 trillion by the end of 2033. This kind of tourism can be described as being primarily motivated by self-improvement. It typically involves traveling in a way that contributes positively to a tourist's physical and mental health or knowledge and awareness. Wellness and retreat tourism takes many forms from visiting meditation retreats or yoga retreats to staying at health spas or healthy eating retreats. Solo travel. Leisure travel was a family affair or something that couples undertook together. While that's still the case for many, more and more people are choosing to strike out on their own. Enjoying a solo trip is no longer so unusual, and tourist trends increasingly reflect this. The needs of solo travelers are diverse. Some want to travel without the distraction of a companion, other young single looking for a social activities or to find a partner. Some widowed seniors even use long-term hotel stays on a cruises as a luxurious alternative to conventional elder care. Next is eco-travel. The concerns and moves of the customer base heavily influence tourism trend. As a new generation becomes increasingly relevant in the marketplace, the ideals driving their purchasing decision create new tourism trends. Eco travel is just one example of these tourism trends, reflecting a growing concern among today's travelers for ethical and sustainable tourism options, and is only growing according to the Ecotourism Global Market Report 2023 by Research and Markets. The global ecotourism market is expected to reach $331.62 billion by 2027. Eco-travel includes simple changes such as availability of carbon credits when booking a flight or the option to rent an electrical instead of conventional vehicles. Next is local experience. Today's tourists don't want to be insulted from the place they visit inside the cultural bubble. They want to engage with and participate in a local culture, from enjoying local cuisine to celebrating regional festivals and holidays. Local experiences are said to become some of the top tourist trends to watch. One example of the popular local experience would be visiting Japan during a major festival. renting formal Japanese clothes to wear, consuming regional delicacies, and engaging in traditional games or cultural activities. Another might be a long stay with a host family in the destination country to learn more about the local culture. Next is sleep tourism trend. Like wellness and retreat tourism trend, sleep tourism is a rapidly growing area of the tourism industry. As the name indicates, this kind of tourism places a strong emphasis on sleep. The aim of sleep tourism is to gain high quality sleep in sufficient quantity and return from the trip well rested and ready to tackle everyday life. Again, this kind of tourism can take many different forms. Some sleep tourism destination focus on meditation, while others prioritize soundproof rooms and absence of technology and distractions or rooms where light can be fully blacked out. Service providers tend to invest heavily in great beds, duvet, and pillows. Next is personalization. You're probably familiar with those ads that pop up on social media and certain other websites. Ads related to things you look at or purchase online. This is just one example of personalization. As well in marketing tourism, more effectively, personalization can apply to every aspect of tourism experience. Today's consumers expect experiences that closely match their preferences from destination to accommodation and activities they engage in. The more closely an experience can be tailored to clients' desires and expectation, the more likely they are return and use to the same service again. Next is indigenous tourism. Many emerging tourism trends are geared toward making tourism more ethical and less harmful. Another example is the growth of indigenous tourism, which can be described as tourism experiences owned and operated by indigenous people. This helps to ensure these people benefit most from the tourism in their area. For tourists, indigenous provide exciting opportunities to take on new experiences in a way that is completely authentic. These experiences could involve staying in traditional accommodations, eating traditional foods, experiencing life in remote locations, or temporarily living as indigenous people live. Next is healthy and organic food. Healthy food in the kind of fare consumed by tourists used to be anonymous in minds of many travelers, with holidays traditionally representing a chance to break one's diet and indulge in forbidden treats. Today's travelers know that delicious and nutritious are not exclusive concepts. Demand for excellent cuisine with a view to better nutrition drives new tourist trend. Modern tourists want to know that their food is as healthy as delicious. The organic food movement also affects tourism trends, with more eateries and hotels offering organic options. Other special diets are also represented. Is nostalgic travel options. Tourism trends are also increasingly being impacted by a generalized thirst for nostalgia among the public, and nostalgic travel options represent a significant opportunity for businesses. Nostalgia can inform travel decisions in several ways, such as allowing in simpler times and encouraging travelers to book trips to remote locations. Alternatively, nostalgia could see travelers focus on domestic trips, particularly on places they visited when they were younger. Some travelers may also focus on destinations which they have a long establishment connection, such as through films they have enjoyed, video games they have played, or music they love. Next is safety and hygiene tourism trend. Whether it is airline, cruises, hotels, restaurants, or bars, since the outbreak of COVID is safety and hygiene standards have been paramount. With this in mind, several tourism trends are related to this, such as increased cleaning, socially distanced seating, providing hand gel, and enforcing masks in some settings. This is also now a vital part of tourism marketing, with companies needing to clarify their hygiene and safety policies and measures to keep customers safe. The threat of COVID has meant people are more reluctant to travel and visit tourism hotspots, so they must be persuaded that it is safe. Next is artificial intelligence. As well as the aforementioned chatbots, artificial intelligence is becoming increasingly important to the tourism industry. Machine learning technology is now firmly entered in the marketing of the tourism sector, with AI helping to personalize the experience of finding and booking tours and trips. AI also increasingly valuable in contexts such as smart hotel rooms, identifying the likely needs of guests and fine-tuning the environment and services to fit the guest needs and preferences. Artificial intelligence is finding application everywhere, from customer service to security. Future AI tourism trends to watch out for might include self-driving vehicles and virtual guides for tourism. Is robot, chatbot, and automation. One of the more eye-catching examples of this particular tourism trend is Connie, the Hilton hotel chain's robot concierge. Other hotels have also got into the robot staff trend, installing interactive robot to handle certain reception duties or even having to serve food and drinks to the visitors. However, this kind of novelty application is far from the only one. Many customers now book their travel and accommodation with the help of internet chatbots, especially tailored AI, which can handle queries and assist customers with useful information when the human operators are unavailable. Next is Internet of Things. Internet of Things is relevant to many tourism trends. Internet of Things devices are gadgets equipped with a microprocessor and digital connectivity, allowing them to connect to and can be controlled from the internet. Internet of Things devices include heating and cooling system, entertainment system, and other items often found in a hotel room, giving to smart hotel rooms. The Internet of Things is also used to integrate services in a hospitality setting, for example, by allowing guests to book activities or request such things as room service or extra linen via a hub or a smartphone application. Next is recognition technology. Recognition technology is one of those increasingly important travel and tourism trends that's starting to creep into many different areas. One of the most familiar recognition technology applications for the frequent traveler is the bank of automatic gates and some borders. The gates can read the data on the traveler's passport or ID card and match it to their face using a camera and facial recognition technology. Recognition technology is one of the big tourism trends in the hospitality industry, with voice recognition becoming increasingly popular as a method of control in smart hotel rooms. Next is voice search and voice control. With home smart speakers growing in popularity and mobile assistant like Siri, Google Assistant, and Bixby, more tourism customers are turning to voice search. For those in the tourism industry, it is important to capture these guests by structuring website content properly so it appears in voice search and allows her voice to bookings. Tourist information is a key part of the customer experience with many companies, and voice control and AI can be invaluable here. Moreover, hotels rooms are include smart speakers on the Internet of Things devices that are compatible with voice control, allowing users to more easily turn devices on and off or change settings within the rooms. Next is growth and contactless payment. Contactless payment have been a staple in technology and tourism for some time now. Still, emergence of options like Google Pay and Apple Pay has helped take this to the next level, meaning customers do not need to carry around a debit card or credit card to pay for meals, hotel stays, transport, and any other services. Allowing contactless payment has enabled tourism companies to reduce friction and improve the speed of check-ins and check-outs. It also means that good can be paid for swiftly, encouraging spontaneous purchases with coronavirus. Contactless payments are in greater demand than ever as staff and customer often prefer to avoid handling cash. Next is customer experience. Of course, customer experience has always been central to the tourist industry. With new technologies and an ever broadening array of tourist options, enhancing the customer experience they will make or break your business. Fine tuning the experience can make the difference between creating a loyal repeat customer who boosts your business via word of mouth and one who drops out at the booking stage. Everything from the web interface where your clients book their trips to the last day of their journey must be as enjoyable as possible. Next is virtual reality tourism trend. Virtual reality is another major tourism trend disrupting the industry, and capitalizing on the technology can give you an edge other rival who have not yet dropped it. Through online VR tours, customer can experience hotel interiors, restaurant interiors, outdoor tourist attractions, and more from their homes. Crucially, they can do this at the decision-making pace of the customer journey. This can be the difference between customers completing a booking or backing out. VR is especially useful after COVID-19 where the customer may need extra encouragement to press ahead with their plans. Most modern VR tours are web-based and can be viewed through any mainstream web browser. The quality of the VR tour and the extent of immersion can improve further VR headsets. This is augmented reality. When VR simulates environments and experiences, augmented reality combines real world experiences and virtual elements. A familiar example would be the smartphone game Pokemon Go, where imaginary creatures are superimposed on real time footage on the player's environment. In the tourist industry, this is very useful instead of fantasy monsters. AR smartphones app can show tourists information about the area they're exploring. This could be historical details about buildings and landmarks or listing and menus for entertainment venues and local eateries. Museums are VR increasingly allowing visitors to view artifacts with their original appearance as a virtual overlay. Other augmented reality applicants might include internet-enabled visual maps. Lastly is virtual reality and metaverse travel. Virtual reality and metaverse travel are among the most important tourism trends in industry is trying to capitalize on. Virtual reality technology allows for the recreation of real-world environments within a digital settings, which allows customer to gain a sense of what a location is like before booking. The metaverse takes this to the next level by allowing social interactions within the digital environment. This means booking can be made while still exploring, and customers can communicate with travel agents or other potential travelers. And that's the end of the topic. I hope you learned a lot. Thank you and God bless.